we are here. What's up, Alphas? It's your boy, Alphas May. Here with, what about I need to block that? Y'all were trying something different and it ain't what we need to be. But GGC Mafia stand up. It's your boy, Alphas May. And we are talking about season 2. Joe, you gotta join the Grand King Mafia, but we trying to teach you. Hey, Joe, you gotta stretch it out. It's the GGC Mafia. We saw a bunch of people in the GGC Mafia today. Shout out to Miss Bradshaw. She said, Lord Keyshawn. Yes, we're gonna get into that amazing episode. This is the season finale of season 2 of P Valley, and we got a lot to talk about. Miss Bradshaw got in the chat. GGC Mafia in the building. She knows she part of the grind. She's the real one. She said GGC Mafia in the building. Shout out to her. For y'all that don't know, it's called Ground Game Crazy. Joe, you gotta learn to stretch them out. Joe, you gotta learn to stretch them out, Joe. You say you ain't in the. They gotta learn how to stretch them out. You can't have them feeling bad afterward, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you doing it for you. I'm talking about for her, Joe. Miss Bradshaw said, hi, Uniqo. We are starting over. she was a little hard. She can give you a present. Yeah. But I'm it was crazy. By the way, y'all know who I am. We are here with the one, the only. He been missing for 2 weeks, but he'll be back next week with Power of Canaan and all them other shows. We got a lot of shows starting next week. Uniqo, how you doing today, Uniqo? I did like the Miss Girls in this show. Y'all know I am. It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot. I don't. Oh, let me see. Why is your audio? I'm not see your audio that. Oh,
check.
It switched off again. Hello? Oh, Joe. I have to cut this off and get it back on. See why your audio. Joe, talk.
Yo. Check.
There we go. There we go.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, I'm sorry, Aunt Beezy. I'm sorry, babe. It's cool. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Text me if you can hear me.
They can hear you now. So they said
all right.
saying they can hear you. Shout out to everybody here. I'm sorry about that. This for some reason it switches every time I go from one thing to another. I don't know why. It's supposed to stay on the same thing. They all said to the same thing, but it's missing.
Okay, so let me start over then. What the fuck just happened? Yes. What is going on?
Yes,
we good, baby?
It's the 9-minute mark. That means YouTube algorithm ain't gonna hit us. Let's go.
What, for me saying fuck?
Yes.
Because everybody says fuck on YouTube.
After the first 3 minutes.
What happened on this episode? I don't understand. Like, what is going on? I don't understand. There's the Pynk inside the Pynk, and then there's Chukalisa. There's problems going on there. What are we doing? Where do we start? Let's get right into it, bro.
Let's get straight into it. Shout out to the 6 people watching right now. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Dang, man, on some real shit. Like, I appreciate y'all. 6 people, appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah. Power of Canaan starting next week. We got She-Hulk if you're into that, and we got Lord of Dragons.
Like and subscribe and make sure that y'all share this shit, man. I'm trying to tell you, you looking at some very talented individuals at this point. I need y'all to understand that.
Yeah.
So make sure you share that with the best and the rest of your friends.
They probably getting tired of us talking, so we about to get into it.
Let's go.
I was about to monetize the video, then I realized the background is literally someone on the stripper pole, but we cool.
Man, nobody give a fuck about that shit, man. Let's rock. Let's
support
rock,
the
man.
channel with the super chat.
Who gives a fuck about that, man? Because they do so much wild shit on this internet, and they got something to say about what you and I are doing. Fuck them, and we'll figure something else out. At this point, what happened at the Pynk today, man?
Yeah, we gotta talk about. Let's get into this episode. First, we start off the episode with, of course, the gaslighting wife of the one and the only Andre said, "This is what you do to me. This is what I deserve," and he hit her with that. Yes, you do. Simple.
Irrelevant. It's irrelevant at this point. Why is she even on this episode? They didn't even have to bring her back in.
It's to bring the Hailey dynamic a little bit that we're gonna learn in the future. But she's in the episode like
you was sucking homie's dick in front of my guy.
Yeah, and he
walked in the house.
Your mom said you should have married him.
And you was over there acting like I couldn't be with you because of like the whole COVID thing. We had separate parts of the house because of COVID.
Where your mask at?
But when I come in the crib, you sucking another dude up? Are you kidding me? No.
So where your mask at?
I'm gonna be the mayor of another town at this point. I got to do something better than what I was doing before. Are you kidding me?
Then she got the nerve to ask him, where did we go wrong? That dude said, as soon as I met you.
Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong?
Yeah, that's my brush. I tell him, we talked about it last week. She committed a misdemeanor. She broke into the house that she do not own. Just because you are married don't mean you can break into a property that your name is not on. He should put her in jail.
Y'all can't just be breaking in people's houses and having conversations sitting in the chair. She sat in the chair the whole time and waited for that man to come home.
And shout out to Andre for being like, where did we go wrong? He like, the day I met you, you was a legacy married. I married you for my name, for the name, dog.
That's tough. I mean, I get all that, man. But at the end of the day, like, you got to end that before you like let me catch you sucking another dude's dick.
And the what's missing?
Like,
it's the way your mama
like
wants.
the most disrespectful thing you can do to somebody.
Hey, I told you.
Is that not true? Like, is that not true? Like, bruh, anybody that's listening to this right now, like, bro, if I were to walk in on my significant other that I care about, okay, I might have been doing my thing in Chukalisa.
She didn't know that.
But I can't. But she don't know that, and she's sucking dick.
And she been knowing him since they were children. So how long she been knowing?
I got a problem with that. I'm sorry. I think that's grounds for us being done. And then what are you doing at my house after you did something so disrespectful as that? Are you kidding me?
As Miss Bradshaw said, and she was big man when she called him. It's the audacity for me. It's the audacity.
Facts. What?
How are you?
Terrible. Anyway, there's the Andre part of it. Whatever.
Yeah, and then we go.
Because that's not even like they didn't even need to put that. Like, she should have been done. I thought we were done with her. And then after the whole, I was giving the dome to some other guy and you walked in on me after you told me I can't be that close to you because COVID, because I'm a nurse. And you doming somebody, I got a problem with that. Who's not gonna have a problem with that? What are you kidding me? Anyway, I'm done. I'm done with that Andre and his wife dynamic. That's couldn't be me. We ain't got nothing to talk about it. And best believe you ain't about to sit out in front of no porch in front of me like me and my wife. Fuck that. Are you kidding me? Anyway, moving on.
Got the chat in the thing. But as Miss Bradshaw, she was giving that gok in a marital home. That's disrespectful.
3,000, they say.
She was giving a gok in a marital home, Joe.
Bro, because you was gonna act like I never seen that. Like you was going. It had I never known that, I would have came home to my wife and kissed my wife. Bro, I didn't. You giving gok
in the marital home?
At my crib where I live, bro. That's the disrespect. That I'm not going for it, man. I think that everybody should have a level of respect that they have for themselves. And so the fact that they brought her back into this, I don't even understand that part, unless she about to make some money off of this. But there's no reason for her to be in this. So let's get past the Andre part of it. I don't even give a fuck about that. He got to be done with her. That's it.
Yeah. She could have went to the hotel for that.
She could have went to the hotel.
She could have went to the
She could have went. There's a lot of places she could have went, but not to my house. And somehow would just be sitting there menacingly at the house that I own now because my dad passed away and gave it to me. How did you get in there? What is this?
Breaking and entering, bro. She out here. But
breaking and entering.
She part of GGC Mafia stuff, but she ain't learned all. She only took half the course. That blur. We go back into the Pynk Murdah. This shout out to Nico, Annan, and Carlos and all them people who produced the show. That blur scene going into the mirror that's cracked with all the images of Murdah.
Of who he's supposed to be.
Yeah, he's this rapper. He's this killer. He's bloodied in this one. He's a stinger. He's a lover of Uncle Clifford. He's this and that, and they just show all the images. I'm like, that is dope imagery. So I want to shout him out.
I think that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Murdah comes out, tells the DJ to kill the music. They playing the old song. He just starts spazzing a cappella. And somehow they got the beat. And I'm like, didn't he just write this? But they had a beat ready. And he looking at Maine the whole time, talking that greasy 7 pounds of pressure. Mercedes.
Everybody just knows about how basically Mercedes shot this guy at this point. So,
well, not everybody. We talk about that in the show. But 7 pounds of pressure come out. Mercedes, that's been the theme of her whole thing from the first episode. 7 pounds of pressure, and then all of a sudden it's free. It's stemming from the last episode, of course. Again, they all telling you a legend. You are this, you are that. I just trying to be like you. You are going to be forever remembered in the Pynk.
Mm-hmm.
And they all just kept telling it. And she finally felt like she caught it and she got it. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But she had it. But she had the moves again. Like that 7 pound of pressure song just released it when she heard it in the end of the last episode. By the way, I love in the rap that Murdah says. I love when they bring up the mud because that is the one Mississippi thing I have seen.
Not the mud.
Yeah, J. Alfonso Nicholson is a really dope actor. True, that dude is killing it. He's so happy with his wife and everybody on it in Instagram and stuff.
I know, man. I be thinking about a love like that, and I be like, damn, I really got a love like that. Like, man, I really be fucking with my girl, man. I really do like her like that.
Yeah, like he be on her, and I'm like, that what.
No, for real. Like, man, hold on. Let me ask the audience: Have y'all ever really like rock with somebody like that? Y'all might not have. Like, y'all want something like that, but y'all ain't got it.
I'll be talking to the people in the chat, like tell you like they ain't in love.
Oh, my bad. No, I'm just saying, like, y'all should really get something where you understand that somebody love you and you love them the same way. I just, out of all this stuff that we've been watching, all these like we've been doing all these what do we call them, reactions and all that stuff. I think that, like, for real, I'm just want to give y'all this advice. Love somebody in the same way that they love you. And that's what works every single time. Don't force nothing.
Bradshaw said,
let's rock with it.
Bradshaw, because she stayed with him while he was homeless and the struggling actor. True. We talked about that the other day. There's a lot of people. We talked about that. Well, the episode is coming out tomorrow.
Love that girl the way that she love you. And y'all gonna be all right.
We talk on Monday. We talk about high school peaking, and we talk about that subject too.
That ain't real love, y'all. Whatever y'all seen in high school, that ain't real.
Well, maybe for some of y'all it might be. Very few of y'all, but it could be. We see Woodbine. They talking about. They go to this little weird cult prayer after another dope transition. That's why I want to bring it up. She's in like a little culty prayer. And Andre go out smiling, and then you see Kyle Woodbine call and be like, I want to congratulate the new mayor. And then it goes back and you hear it like during the call, you hear Hailey, Autumn, whatever her name is. She says simple. She's like, hold your head up, King. And you learn that Woodbine won because it goes straight to Woodbine. And I'm like, that's some dope transition into because you thought he won. He was looking so happy.
I thought we was good, honestly.
Yeah. It looked like he was gonna win, and then you see, like I said, Wayne Kyle talking to her and talking about he basically told her, hey, I won head of the city council. Man, you're gonna be seeing a lot. and they're gonna go into some future stuff. She had all the deacons, ministers, and trustees in the prayer circle. She did.
Mm.
And I don't know where they came from because we ain't seen nobody in that church for years since the season started.
She just opened the church, and then she opened the church, beat her daughter up in front of it. Like, who is the congregation? And then the next time we saw her congregation, it was in front of like, well, hold on, no, they was in jail. But then when she got her congregation back, where she was at with her homie, and nobody was in the congregation.
On Zoom.
We never saw her actually have like a congregation. And then
they started coming when she got on that pole. That's Mercedes.
She did get on that pole. She did get on that pole now. She got on that pole. She did do that.
That's Mercedes.
I didn't know she was. I didn't think Mercedes mama was no disrespect to anybody that I care about. Mercedes mama was thick as hell on that damn pole in that onesie. I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, we saw the Roxy Reynolds. Like, Woodbine was Roxy Reynolds back in the day.
I've left that part of my life alone. Yo, Roxy Reynolds was mad wild, bro.
Yo, she left alone too. That's all we are.
Hold on. I gotta get back into my because today is Sunday. It's the Sabbath.
Right.
No, it's not the Sabbath. It's just Sunday. But for real, I'm a butt my shirt up for this one.
Roxy Reynolds,
because I don't give a damn.
The GGC squad stands up now.
You listen. Yo, I'm just saying it is what it is. So where we going from there? What's her real motive?
We gonna talk about that in a minute. We see grandmother ain't drink the water, Joe. She ain't drink
She's
the
back,
water.
bro. I'm happy she's not dead. So we're happy about that.
She ain't drank the water. Clifford was crying. It was a good bait switch because me and Joe were watching it. We like, is it over? And she like, she ain't drank the water, y'all. I was like, she didn't drink it. I was worried for a minute. Then we go to transition. Keyshawn got a new battery, a tank full of gas,
a new whip altogether. She was driving an old school.
Yeah. You see Hailey looking out, and you hear in the background Hailey telling her, "Don't tell nobody nothing. Be a ghost. Don't say nothing to nobody you know. Mm-hmm. From now on, you don't know nobody. Nobody on earth should know your real name." That's what she told her, and we're gonna talk about that a little. We see Clifford in bed talking about you got on a bright light. That's been the whole season. Murdah, you got a bright light on you. I don't want to dim your light. You heard it from Pynk. You heard it from Murdah. As you see, Murdah was supposed to go on tour that day. He was like, I'm going on tour tonight. So that's gonna be it. And he was like, let your shine. So you like, you a little boy and all that stuff, and you shouldn't be with me. We see Woodbine in the mayor's office falling and doing kind of weird stuff. And doing all kind of weird Woodbine things. And then we get to a scene that I'm very interested in. Farrah hits that call to Mercedes with a check of $30,000.
30 bands, bruh. 30 bands.
She said them royalties last. So we see the royalties. So she said she gave her royalties because she used her likeness. Mercedes like, did you have to do this? Because does this happen for everybody? She's like, you don't have to. But we sisters gotta look out for each other. And then she said something weird that I'm confused by. She said, I guess I'll see you soon. Say you won't, but I'll see you soon. And I was like, what?
Hold on. So this is where I'm confused at.
I was confused at that line.
So did the gal get the abortion or what?
Yeah, she got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Mayor Woodbine gonna be wild in this. It's
Mayor
Bishop,
Woodbine,
Mayor Bishop,
baby back to. Okay.
Mayor Bishop, Joe. She said, call her Mayor Bishop from now. Don't be disrespecting Mayor Bishop, Joe.
That's fair. It's fair.
Yeah. And
go ahead and get the rest of your things.
Yeah. And then,
okay. All right.
And then we see all these random women bringing up food to Andre. I didn't say this earlier, but Andre said he's gonna release. He's gonna start.
I'm gonna be real with you. If I was running for the mayor of any city in Mississippi, I feel like that's what would happen to me.
You just gonna have women just run up and her wife just looking from the thing just while people cook. By the way, for y'all, I didn't mention this in the show, so I'm gonna hurry up and mention this real quick. He said he gonna open up a legal office in Mississippi. So he's gonna stay in Chukalisa. He's gonna open a thing. His wife looks surprised. Yep, Miss Brash, he's a great value Obama. The most this dude is literally the most uninteresting dude I've ever seen in my life. Like, this dude is the only dude on this show. I'm like, dude,
he just really likes old girl, and that's like his only thing. Like, I wouldn't vote for him.
Bro, he looks sad all day. I'm like, of course you lost. Woodbine is on a pole. She can still. You look like Joe Biden.
He was throwing money up. He had chicks throwing money up around him.
And he looked sad. Look. Like, bro, look happy. You got old strippers around you. Old, what they call them? Veterans for the Pynk.
I don't know what they call them because I don't do strip clubs.
They was like the veterans of the Pynk.
I don't do none of that, bro. I don't do that. Just to let y'all know, I don't do strip clubs. Like, why am I paying somebody for stuff that like you can have you a female,
Miss Bradshaw,
or you can have somebody like I don't do that shit, bro. Like, I feel I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'm not saying it's beneath me, but I'm kind of saying it's beneath me. You know what I'm saying? Strip clubs are kind of beneath me.
Shout out to the strippers.
They also, and I'm gonna give them this. They probably make more money than me, but like the thing is, I know what you're doing, and the thing is so many desperate ass dudes that just like want to have some kind of attention from a female. Right.
Yo, we shout out to the Will and Marks for keeping these women paid.
Y'all can have that.
Andre, I miss.
You can have a badass female that like you rock with, right? And then like do what you do and handle your business. I feel like you don't have to throw like thousands of dollars just for them to give you attention. You don't even get the bang, bro.
Miss Bradshaw said Uniqo doesn't do strip club. He just attends exotic dance recitals.
Man, no, ain't about a bitch. Hey, listen. What I do is if I go to a strip club, I'm gonna see about what the wings is about. Period. I'm a big fan of what your wings is like. I've seen naked girls before, bro. And I've seen naked girls before.
Miss Bradshaw said Andre be knocking out all of the town's hairdressers. They all look like hairdressers. They really did.
That's fair. That's actually pretty fair. That's actually pretty fair.
They all look like hairdressers. We see Hailey.
But anyway, can we be done with what is she doing now? She's smiling and giggling at the end of the show. What is she got $250,000. So can you lead us up into why that happened?
You can't be skipping. We're gonna get that, Joe. We see.
You was talking about it. I feel like it was a good lead-in.
We was going on to Hailey. Hailey's seemingly pregnant. I was wondering this period, was she gonna tell Andre? She did not. She kept her room.
He didn't win. So is he not valuable to her anymore?
It just, I think, what happened later in the show. We see Georgie won, Joe. She said, "Hey, I'll make the water come to me."
Called her a bitch.
Yeah, Hailey started off calling her one, and then she ended it. Bye, bitch. And we found
that was a pretty good dialogue. That was pretty good dialogue.
Hailey got bossed on for the first time in the show. First time in the show, she got bossed on. Wasn't the only time in the show she got bossed up on, but she kind of made a comeback. But we gonna and we see and we see the Cow brothers show up. They tap glasses. I'm like, didn't they all both lose? But then we figured out something. The water they were talking about with the Cow family land. The town pushed it off.
Also, if y'all watching this, man, help me out with beard braiding techniques. I appreciate it.
Glenn close to read Hailey her feet. Limited menu. Oh, she also said limited menu after midnight, Joe. So the strip club, you got it. Yeah, limited menu after midnight.
Oh man, well that's high school pizza after midnight. I unfortunately have been to strip clubs like because we was like hungry and like it was like a thing. They was like school menu. That's what they gave us paper. But like if you go there like during the day, you get like a real menu, right? But like after like
At a strip club?
Man, real shit, bro. Real shit, bro. Like it's this place. It's this place in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And you go there, and like after like 1 o'clock, like you faded. Like, bro, I was there during like a big ass like blizzard. So we had to stay there. So we got us a motel, and like where's the only place that was open was a strip club. Go to the strip club. They give us a menu. It's a piece of paper. And it's like, all we got is school menu. And I'm like, what all is like what is school menu? You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know. I like a strip club giving school menu after midnight. I don't know what's going on.
No, and like that's how they like presented it. They said school menu.
Like,
And I'm like, all right, bet.
can we
And it's
check
like
on this
square
club
piece
on?
G 100%. Do you want a square pizza, a rectangle pizza, or do you want like some fries and some cheese? Like it wasn't very. And then you got these girls that you're not attracted to, right? Trying to still get their dollars, even in this blizzard. And it was like, no, I just came here to get like something to eat. So I got the school pizza. So
They're eating school pizza under that. By the way, like I said, the cows
yeah.
won. You see,
And make sure y'all like and subscribe, by the way. Do that shit.
you see Corbin Cow screaming at the end. Yeah, I won and say I got you, motherfuckers. We're gonna find a little bit about that later on. Grandmother come home said she smells some pussy. And Clifford said they said COVID take your smell. Them niggas like you know what him and
Yeah, that's actually in my notes. But it is what it is, yeah.
we see Big L and Duffy is working with Ernestine. She said she gonna have a players ball at the Pynk. At least they had the mask on. She started flirting with the African dude. We see Beulah saying that Ernestine is right and that Clifford is wrong. You told that boy that you need to learn love and all that stuff. And then we found out that how Beulah died, she got the clamps.
No, your STD?
Yeah. She said you got them bumps from him, and that's how you died. I'm like, oh.
Well,
She said, love caught you, girl. I'm like, that was
they are way too deep on this show, like on a lot of levels. Like, nigga, you had syphilis. Like, wait, hold on, wait, what?
That's
like,
how she died. I'm like, yo, chill, bro, chill. It's cool. Why you didn't have to add that to the story. Like I knew Big L wasn't going. Yeah, Big L too important. Big L can't go no wrong.
You already know what time it is, man. I gotta check.
Yeah, Keyshawn meets Murdah, gives him the bread they owed him. We see Murdah. I like the fact that Murdah kind of like Keyshawn brother.
Hold on real quick. I gotta check in real quick. You good?
I'm okay. You okay?
All right, man. I'll holler at you in a little bit.
That's your DoorDash order?
Man, look, yeah, man. You know how we do, man.
We know. I like the way.
Gotti, do you want a treat?
So why you feeding that dog crackers?
I feel like that's like a good like, cause remember Iago from Aladdin?
I feel like some racism is in this. I don't know why I just feel like racism is in it.
No.
But yeah, I like the fact that Murdah is like Keyshawn big brother now. He gave her a bag of money. He owed her from
But there's still like that sexual innuendo in there. I felt like there was sexual innuendo.
This dude is
in that
scene.
Yo,
this dude's so gay, Joe.
No, I mean I get it. Man.
Saying,
like, but
this dude is really
that
gay.
sis is Uncle Murdah sis. Is that sis?
So I have it. My boy Mark gonna tell us. Shout out to Mark. He'll come in and explain it to what is Uncle Murdah.
No, I'm just wondering. Is
to it. Shout out to my guy Mark.
Is Murdah sis?
We gonna find out this week. I'll let y'all know when we talk about it.
No, we don't need to find out this week because we just.
Joe. I don't know what her.
I mean, because he is giving sis, but he also kind of gave like I might fuck Miss Sip. They didn't give you that? Like they didn't have that kind of.
No, I felt like it was Big Brother, Joe. I felt like it was Big Brother. It felt like a lot of Big Brother.
It was giving album fuck Miss Sip.
I just felt Big Brother. That man. Unless you talking about in real life, then you got a problem. We ain't hoping Alfonso and doing.
I ain't talking. No, man. No, Uncle Murder is in a very good,
That's what I'm
apparently
saying,
like
Joe.
relationship.
We see Mercedes in the studio. Woodbine comes by. I'm like, is this the repairing of the relationship? Which this kind of got me. Is this the finale of this series? Because I got kind of confused after this. I'm like, oh, because this is everybody repairing relationships and everything? What is going on?
It could be. I mean, but I think that it gave
Yeah,
enough.
the end.
for
I'm
us
talking
to,
about. I'm talking about at this
like
point in the
we can-
show. Everything was filling up. It was ending. I'm like, Woodbine came to Mercedes, and they both smiling, and then she like, and then she started smiling. She was like, she said, the stepmom called me, and she called in the prayer line, and she going to rehab. She asked, can I take care of Terica? But I'm like, I'm busy. I'm Mayor Bishop now. So, and then she showed up at the end and gave her a hug, and then they smiled at each other and they hugged, and I'm like, oh, yeah, Miss Bradshaw gave serious finale. It did. Miss Bradshaw said episode 1 and 2 it did, but it shifted. It didn't feel like that no more on what you were talking about earlier. But yeah, I was like, is their relationship good? And they gave back what? It's another callback to episode 1 when Woodbine was looking out for Terica and gave her the extra food. And I'm like, oh, so she's starting to look out a little more after she done hustled everybody. What she brung up to, she's like, did you have to get it to the top even using me? She's like, hey, I listen to what I did. Look, I'm a mayor. I'm Pastor Bishop. I'm Mayor Bishop now. Look, what I did whatever. And you got what you want anyway. You still got the place you want. We good. And he's like, here your daughter, I can do you a favor because I can actually be a mother because I raised mine already. And she kind of gave the little whole mistake line, like nobody's perfect. Talking about
nobody's perfect. I used to be a stripper.
Well, she wasn't a stripper. She just basically led Mercedes to be a stripper. Look at that man. Go give him the image of you. Oh, you had sex and then beat you.
We don't have enough money for French fries. What?
Yeah. And then we see Clifford. Joe, this when the show gets to be good now. This one I also thought it was going in.
This is only about Uncle Clifford at the end of the day, but they found a good way to make a whole bunch of like storylines out of a lot of people.
They did. And
man, I gotta say this, man. Honestly, I'm super duper like upset about about like Derrick smiling the whole time, bro. I'm sorry. That's the thing that pisses me off about this whole
big
thing.
Part right here.
Like I'm actually kind of pissed off. Like, man, so my child Madison, she taught me how to do this braid thing. So like I be practicing that on my own beard. But like on some real shit, like man, that really that Derrick thing pissed me off, man. I hate that dude. I swear to God, I'd beat that dude's ass right now, bro.
So we gonna get to it.
Like he one of them type of niggas. Like I see him at Walmart. Like you look like Derrick, I'll beat your ass.
You can't just fight random Derricks.
I can't just fight random white dudes that look like Derrick. And I don't want to just. I'm like it's not. I don't want to fight white dudes.
It's how you want to fight white.
I just want to fight like white dudes like that, bro. Like on some real shit. Like I beat your ass on some real shit. Like I go to Stone Mountain, Georgia, and beat your ass, my nigga. On some real. Yeah. Wait, you not my nigga.
But we find out, Joe, that Miss Bradshaw said Mayor Bishop about that paper not paying the truth. She said, you gonna raise this girl. I ain't doing this. But we found out what Mississippi Rule and why the episode is called it. The hustle of the year. Miss Bradshaw said any white Derrick can get.
Man, on some real shit, like, man, yo, I got a problem with that. Like, I really don't like that dude. Like, fuck that dude.
Mississippi Rule, like I said, Mississippi Rule, Clifford.
You want to come to our White House and dance with us and have a good time? Are you pregnant? N-word, 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 N-word. I can't believe you got that N-word, that N-word, that N-word. That. You feel me?
Well, like I said, we found out what Mississippi Rule means. It means the law in Mississippi. The law is that if you own at least 25%, you can make deals based on the company, and what she did with the Cow Brothers, which she screwed Hailey over.
Is that a current thing?
Yeah.
Is that current? Is that current law?
It's a strange Mississippi law, by the way, but it is.
But it is a thing.
You own like 25%.
Oh wow.
That's why people own 20% of my company. Nobody, I'm on them. But you can make a law. You can make a thing, and if it's agreed to by two parties, you can make that thing. So it's called the Mississippi ruling. I think it's ruling. I forgot what it was. I think I didn't look it up quite, but so she made a backdoor deal with the Kyle family for that side of the land so they could start building on it. So she screwed Hailey out of $5 to $10 million and saved the Pynk. And as we know in the last episode, Corbin and Kyle got that whip. And he gave her $250K. That boy got whipped. That mixed boy. I don't know. The black. I keep saying that black side of that boy. I don't know why he want to be whipped, Joe. Ain't he half black?
Bro, like the fact is like, ain't nobody ever whooped me like you did, Uncle Cliff. And I was like, what? And then hold on. And the crazy part was he like the crazy part was like
black scabs on his back.
The worst part about it was the fact that he was like
bleeding through the shirt.
I'm gonna be real with you. I tried this shit. That wasn't good enough for me. It wasn't good enough for me.
And nobody can do it like you, Cliff.
Nobody can whip my ass with a whip like your black ass.
Hey, he mixed, so he said I can.
What?
Which I don't understand his black side. I don't know why you doing that. But yeah, he made a deal with him,
and he got the most money out of the whole deal though.
He did. He got that $5 million from that lady.
Not deal though.
What?
Out of the deal though, is what I'm trying to tell. So like, man, not like dude is like, man, dude, he has so much crazy trauma going on, and then his other brothers is like, bro, this dude is confused, man.
Hey, let Corbin Kyle do what Corbin Kyle does.
Why?
Yeah,
like
that man was bleeding through the shirt, Joe. Yo, he was bleeding through the shirt in the club, just bleeding. And I'm like, bro,
man, he was just like, let me take off my leisure ass suit.
Now he put it back on. He was bleeding with it.
Hold on. Whoop my ass. Whoop my ass real quick. And then let me go in. Let's all take some shot of some goose now. And everybody's taking shots. And he was just, you good, like you and your this is your best, this is the best version of you after you get your ass beat. You happy? I'm sorry, y'all. This show fucks me up in so many different ways. I mean, it is what it is.
Miss Brash said anybody named Corbin is already holding the L.
Gang. Like that's literally gang. Like what?
Yeah. But we found out that she they go into an argument. Hailey is upset. But she is very upset. Like I told you, she the second most untrustworthy person. I told y'all who number one. Miss Brash, I know who I said number one was. If you watch this show, you know who number one was. I was right, but we're gonna talk about that in a minute. When they get in an argument, she said, "You need family because you a lonely girl out here not pretending to be everybody else and nobody know your name." And she named all the names she called, and then she went and she argued back that she was trying to get $5 million. She needed to get what she deserves and all this. And she like, "We could have been family for you because I thought when you bought the club, you trusted us." They had this whole argument going on, and I'm like, this is crazy because they kind of gaslighting each other. But Clifford, that's who he paid her back. She like, "I need interest." Big L come up and Diamond like bearing the body interest. You know with that bearing the body interest. And I'm sitting there like, and then then Clifford told her, "Hey, I can throw you out if I want to. I can throw you out that window, or you can leave." Autumn, Lakeisha, Hailey, Savage, Knight. Exactly. Autumn is her daughter name, by the way. Which is kind of, we found that out too. I remember that from last season. So she kind of take names from people she know, I guess. We not rule number 8, just cause is good at peace don't mean she not good at raging war. That was a bar right there. Clifford hitting a bar. Keyshawn. We at that part of the show. Y'all know I had to pause, right? I had to pause. We talking about Keyshawn, y'all. Keyshawn broke every rule Hailey set for her. She broke all of them. We come to the part, she goes to her mother's house, her stepmother's. And she like, "I called Derrick. He said he didn't know she was going to get a hair appointment. He came and picked up." Hailey told you when you did this, don't tell nobody nothing. Don't talk to nobody you know. Be a ghost and don't let nobody know you. Don't tell nobody your real name. Don't do nothing. Even played in the background when she was done. He did hit that white privilege button so fast. He did. We're gonna talk about that whole segment. We're just gonna talk about Keyshawn, right? This is Keyshawn portion. We can get back to the other stuff in a minute. So she broke every rule that Hailey told her. She went to somebody she knew. Hailey said, don't talk to nobody you know. Nobody should know where you going. You shouldn't leave it in nobody's house. Nobody should ever know you again.
Yeah.
And she told somebody. And guess what? Guess what the stepmother know, Joe?
Well, where she's going and...
No, stepmother know your husband. And if you can't tell her, so you don't tell her what you're doing. And she probably did it. She probably did tell her she did it out of spite because she's a hateful bitch. She called Derrick and Derrick picked up the kids, Joe.
And like he was smiling good.
We ain't even got that point, Joe. Her sister is looking sad. Her sister look beat up, by the way. Keyshawn look way better than her sister. She got up. Her sister like she got beat up her mama, then sat there and raised them kids to be like that weird and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she called Derrick and Derrick picked the kids up. Cause I didn't know. He like, I didn't know you had all them errands. You knew it was danger when he said that. Again, I'm so conflicted by this because she goes to the house and she like,
thank you so much for this help.
And she came up there and told him because the stepdad wearing the sister out. But she goes to the house and he's playing with the kid and she caping and she doing all this. Oh, Derrick, you don't understand. I didn't mean nothing bad, blah, blah, blah. And then the police come out the back. Talking about we look at.
Bro, that triggered the fuck out of me, man. I hated that whole shit, man.
Child Protective Service is here because your son had a broke arm. Isn't this your name on the thing? And Derrick just smiling, playing with the kid. And I was like, Hailey done told you should have killed the man first.
Hailey is the blueprint.
Yeah, she told you. By the way, at the end of the show, Hailey still won somehow, even though she lost to Georgia. But he smiles, and then she hearing this woman say all this stuff that basically she turned into Derrick's mother. I was like, you ain't nothing but a stripper and all that stuff. And then she just lost and started hitting Derrick. She gets slammed on the floor by the police, which, by the way, she's going to lose her kids unless something happens in season 3, which I'm very interested in.
It's a wrap, bro.
You attacked this man in front of the police and the child protective service, Joe.
And like you said that in the play, Derrick's supposed to kill her.
This is probably better for the show purposes. Right, that pistol need to be used several episodes back. 100%.
At some point, man, Mississippi about to get killed by Derrick. It is what it is. And then Diamond is supposed to handle that.
We're gonna talk about that.
But unfortunately, he's in the back of a trunk right now. So
she attacked the dude in front of the child protective dude after she been accused of beating her children. So she looks angry. She has no chance to keep these kids. It's hard even if she somehow get rid of Derrick. It's gonna look hard. By the way, she used the police phone to call Diamond. We'll talk about this to say take care of it in some little poetry schools. What did he say? What got the key? I wrote it. The bee swallowed the key. Some little thing they do. Joe, how you feel? Just let it go off. She broke the rules that Hailey set for her, so it's kind of her fault. She could have killed him too, by the way. So it's kind of her fault doing that too.
So what's left, man, of this? Everybody's fucked at this point. I don't think Mercedes probably has the closest thing as having a happy ending right now, but like everybody else has it going. It's not very good.
We got a little bit to go, but the Derrick thing, Keyshawn story is this episode is done. As y'all know, Joe wants to fight every white dude named Derrick. So he can't do that.
No, I got man, Derrick Parker. I like him. That's my guy. That's my homie. He made me a coin thing when we were in 7th grade that had the Brahma Bull on it. It said the Brahma Bull, and it was about The Rock. So shout out to Derrick Parker. I don't have a problem with everybody named Derrick.
Well, is Derrick Parker white?
I'm like, yeah, he's
Oh, shout out
white.
to him. Well, we good. You two, we good.
No, like I had a Brahma Bull thing. He's
What
like,
if he's
bro,
a
I made
Derrick
this.
with orange hair?
I don't know a Derrick with orange
Well,
hair.
he burnt orange, whatever color Derrick in the show hair is. They're probably Derrick with orange hair. What
No.
if he smiled with his eyes like Derrick in the show? Though you gonna be upset?
Yeah. I was like, man, bro, bro, are you abusing
White privilege?
Miss Sip?
White privilege?
No. No, I would automatically be like, are you abusing Miss Sip? And if he even jokingly says, yeah, I am, ha ha ha, bro, I'm meant to beat him up, man.
So it's choosing violence.
No, some real shit. Like all y'all niggas named Derrick out there, stop. Don't put your hands on black girls, bro. I'm gonna beat you up, bro.
Yeah. Remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe.
Is that fair? I mean, no. I don't mean violence. All I'm trying to say is,
hit the like button, Joe.
if you're a guy named Derrick, and you're light skinned and you want to put your hands on black women,
Light skin.
yeah, because we're naturally tan, bro. So there's light skinned people and then there are naturally tan people. I've said this a million times on all my shows and even on this one. If you are light skinned and you feel like you want to beat up like naturally tan girls and be like think that they're your slave, I think I should just be able to beat you up.
You think they just gonna admit that to you?
They may or they may not.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. But if somebody does openly admit to you,
Chukalisa
like
colorism. One day we gotta get Miss Bradshaw on this show. That's gonna be fun.
I think that would be cool. Like, man, can you be on the show at some point? That'd be cool.
Yep.
I'm here for it.
We see Maine. He gets introduced to Terica. Terica kind of flirts with Maine. Thomas John.
Is that her dad?
No, her dad is the dude from what's his name?
Dang, that's not the coach.
What?
Is her dad the coach?
Dad died like 5 years before the show started. She said she can. You gotta follow me on Twitter or whatever, in my link tree or Facebook or whatever, Instagram. And
This nigga got P Valley Cannon like a page. I'm cool. Like, no, for real, because I really don't know. Like, all we know about Terica is
he did
this.
flirt a little bit.
She got a grandma that used to be on that pole.
Huh?
And or maybe she wasn't even on the pole. She just came.
She sucked. She was basically a prostitute.
Okay.
She said in her promo.
So her grandma was 100% responsible for the Gawk Gawk 3000.
In Chukalisa, she's a legend.
She's a legend. Best dome in Chukalisa.
Yeah, Terica's dad is Cortez. He married Shell, but he died a few years back before the show started.
Who is Shell?
The drunk mama, stepmom. The woman that's taking care of this alcoholic, Joe. We're taking care of Terica.
So Terica's Cortez. Is Cortez in the show?
Cortez died before the show started, Joe.
Well, that's stupid.
What are you talking? Okay, we see Maine. He gets into Thomas Jones said Murdah. He called Murdah a F word. And she thought it was talking about Clifford, but he like, I ain't talking about that one. I'm like, oh, so they know. The hood know.
I think pretty much everybody knows that he likes dudes, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Whisper. I always gotta do that. She's doing the electric slide cha-cha. I mean, she's a girl from the hood. I told you she wasn't the most dangerous person on the show. She's cool. Her and Roulette are cool people. Roulette dangerous though.
No, Big Gums is like the
I told
problem
her.
at this point.
Pico probably told me. He probably did. We see Murdah showed up. Ernestine got her African man. Terica Brown pig feet.
Shout out to Pig Feet. Like, I actually like Pig Feet a lot.
So, and then like I said, Murdah showed up, put his hands around Clifford's stomach very affectionately. Said, I'm here. Ain't going nowhere. All that.
So do you think that we about to go, like, is that the route we about to go?
I have no clue.
Is Murdah about to do that, like, go mainstream after he did this thing with Meg Thee Stallion?
It can work with Meg because Meg is what Meg type is. That was the biggest jar of pig feet I've ever seen. Miss Bradshaw said that was a giant jar of pig feet.
Actually, pretty big. That's actually like the biggest jar. I've had plenty, y'all. I've had plenty of pig feet in my life. That's a pretty big one.
We see Clifford talking to Mercedes. Mercedes tell her that it's the last dance that she ever gonna do, and she says she gonna finally listen to her mama and don't announce when it's her last dance. So Mercedes started doing Joe, basically.
She did a pretty good job in this episode, I thought.
She looked like the older sister to a lot of people. She helped people. She kind of in it. She realized she was a legend. I guess if we see her next season, it'll probably be something with Farrah, but I don't think she's gonna be anything to do with the Pynk no more.
And she got 30 bands. Like, what else is she trying to do? Like, are you good? Like, did you pay your cell phone bill? Like, are you good?
Well, she kind of put all the stuff and fixed up the thing she bought last season. That the little dance studio, she fixed it up as we saw toward the end. Clifford got an idea for amusement park. Pussyland. We finally see Roulette for the first time in this episode, basically.
Been a while.
He probably trained new strippers. That's true. We see that old bitch back there talking about you want to be put on the stable. You know, Roulette got that stable. She got that. You prostitute now. She the new Mayor Woodbine.
That's what they say.
You know, Roulette part of that ground game crazy. You part of the GGC, dog. GGC Mafia.
You really trying to start this? Like, why are you really trying to start this?
GGC Mafia is going deep. You sitting in the chat, they going crazy. That's a GGC Mafia. Murdah said he not going on a tour. We find out Clifford is 40 years old. LaMarcus is 22. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. That was kind of a pretty good reveal.
Yeah. He tells Clifford of the story of Big T.
Finally.
And we find out that.
Let me tell you what happened that night. That's what he said. Let me tell you what happened.
And we heard the story, like I said 2 weeks ago when on the Big T episode I talked about when I did the video. But we found out why the PO pushed him in because Murdah paid the PO to push him in the closet. And you remember, like, I don't know why they pushed me there. I thought I was going to the hole. They pushed me in the closet and I met you. I guess they pushed you in there too. But he said he paid him to do it. I'm like, oh, so Murdah initiated with T.
He said it was like one thing happened after another.
Yeah.
It was like, and then after the first time, it turned into the fifth time. It was like, what?
And why they showing they're having this emotional on Big L coming now? I'm like, why Big L always in the way, bro? And we see why. Tanae Fabrics took $42K from the Pynk, and they are negative $24,000 in the hole. The Pynk ain't never gonna have money, dog.
Man, bro, they are like the brokest club of all time.
They always in the negative, dog. They can never catch a break. They always losing money. I'm like, what kind of strip club? Y'all, ever since this show, maybe you tell them to take the cameras off. Take the cameras off so no, we don't want this no more. We no longer want these cameras on because every strip club I know make a lot of bread except for us. How are we always in the negative at the end of every mid-season finale or season finale?
Why aren't we the most legendary club that's broke? Like, I don't get it.
We got Mercedes, who is like a stripper legend in Memphis, up here in Memphis Hall of Fame, with artwork all around, and she works at our club, and we still ain't got money. Keyshawn is basically a little Mississippi. She basically Miss Mississippi, and we still can't get money. They come from here, dog. They needed that money to fix the bathrooms. No bathroom was trash. I ain't gonna lie. We see Clifford drinking. He start dancing. Murder kissing. Everybody looking like nosy people in the hood just be like,
Why are you zooming in right now?
that's how they look at him.
What is that? Oh. Okay.
Everybody saw it. And while everybody's seeing it, we see Diamond go out the back. Oh, this when it get good. This when season 3 hooked me right here. He goes out the back. We see he get stabbed by a woman. A thick woman, by the way. Very thick. But it wasn't thick as Big Bone is. Come on now. That's not even the same actor. I had to replay it to see. Now, Big Bone, we know who that is. She ain't that thin, dog. She doing flips and she can't do nothing. Not with that surgery she had. But he gets stabbed and another dude come up and put some gas on his face and put him in the trunk. He start having flashbacks. And Big Bone come out the most dangerous person in the show, I told y'all. Came out and said he that's the one that killed our lieutenant. Now, if we're being honest, Joe, we know that's not true. Mercedes killed the lieutenant. But she put on Diamond. Why? She fell in love with Diamond. And she sent a bunch of pictures on the phone last episode. I told y'all. The most dangerous person is Big Bone. Why? She vengeful. She got a reason to beat her. She vengeful. She turned to Melina Katana from Mortal Kombat. She did. She was doing flips. And
That's
fans,
fair.
but she had the little 2 knives stabbing Diamond. I'm over here thinking we call him Soldier Nigga, and Soldier Nigga got whooped.
So who do you think the other dude is?
We don't know him yet. He just got introduced. The diamond ring, for people that don't know, Diamond had a diamond ring. Why did Diamond have the diamond ring? He said he needed something to get the mojo off. Who was the diamond ring from? It was from, of course, Montavious. Who is Montavious? Hailey's ex-husband, who is the lieutenant of whatever group they in. Apparently they ninjas. Diamond had the ring too, so she put it on Diamond, so it's easy to put on Diamond. She found the ring. She asked him what the ring was about. Remember, he told her not to pick up that ring. He was banging out. He like, don't touch that. It's bad juju. She like, oh, I know what that ring is. And the dude had the ring. And I think she had a ring on too at the end. So they kidnapped Diamond. She's like, it's too easy for that for that nigga to do this. And then they close the trunk, and the season is over. And as the bottom said right here, they kidnapped Diamond. They kidnapped Diamond. Joe.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen next season.
I know. So let's.
Oh yeah, the Delta Devoted is Montavious game. That's what they call the Delta Devoted. I just wanted to say that because Miss Bradshaw said in the chat.
Shout out to Miss Bradshaw. So shit, there it is. That's what we have. That's what's going on. That's what's everything that's happening. All the storylines that we need to see when it comes down to P Valley. I don't know what's gonna happen next season. Because even though a nigga lost the mayor race, I mean, not the Negro race, but the mayor race, even though he lost that, there's still more races to go on.
What are you talking about?
I feel like that makes sense.
No, it doesn't. But
fair enough.
Hold up. It's a lot to go into. Diamond being kidnapped mess up a lot. The Pynk ain't got Soldier Nigga no more. So when the gangs act up, who gonna stop niggas with the Soldier Nigga gone?
We have to see,
Soldier
man.
Nigga was telling people to go places that wouldn't even know. He was the only nigga there.
There's a lot to take in with that.
Terrence is still going to come for Roulette and Whisper. Yo, Terrence got Roulette might kill Terrence. He don't want that. He need to just give that up. Terrence might go after Duffy though. Roulette gonna get Duffy in trouble.
But I will say this: I do appreciate anybody that's up right now. I appreciate y'all. It's 2:24 Eastern Standard Time, my time. I appreciate everybody that hung out with us tonight.
Shout out to the 7 people in here right now. I appreciate y'all, by the way.
I appreciate
Let me
y'all
know
too,
in the
man.
comments
Like,
what y'all think gonna happen next week. What are y'all looking for? Keyshawn's storyline is
and
a
I
little bit.
like, should I get some beads on my beard? Should I do that also?
I don't think.
Y'all can comment on that as well.
He said Terrence is coming back for Roulette and Whisper. I think he might come for Duffy when he figure out who Duffy is. What else y'all think gonna happen next week? We got the Keyshawn story. Will she get her kids back? I think she might have ruined it. I think she could have just played the game. Autumn would never play in that man game. Autumn is crazy. I told you she's the second most dangerous person in the show. Apparently, Big Bone is a ninja.
No, the most dangerous person in the show is Derrick. Like, he can do things and then try and get away
She
with
could
it.
kill Derrick. She could have killed
And it's
Derrick.
gonna take him 4 or 5. No, it'll take some months to convict him or like try to at least arrest him. We just seen about that girl down there in Florida that just stabbed up that boy from Texas.
Florida, strange place, Joe.
No, Florida's not a strange
Florida's
place.
strange.
Both of them came from No. Both of them came from Texas. The OnlyFans girl was dating this dude from Plano, from West or East Plano, one of the two. And she became an OnlyFans person. I don't know it. Shit, me personally, if my girl is an OnlyFans star, because like she making money because she's showing her body off that belongs to me. I'm just saying, I'd have a problem with that. But the thing is, Shorty was showing out.
When they dating, you can't just say the body belong to you if y'all just start dating. That'd be weird.
No, he was in and out the crib. She kicked him off the leash, so she had enough power to kick him off the leash. And then she started letting his ass come back in. Then she stabbed him to death.
Miss Bradshaw said you gotta do seashells on the beard.
I got you, sweetheart. I'm gonna do it. I got it.
By the way, y'all let me know what y'all think. We're just trying to get y'all some time. We're trying to give y'all some time.
I just didn't know. I just didn't know like what should I like, because my daughter actually taught me how to do this whole braid thing. I know it's not like great right now, you know what I'm saying, but like she kind of taught me like the hand movement thing. So like I kind of like I remember how.
Yo, you just play.
I don't know.
Your beard, Joe.
No, I'm not just playing in my beard, bro.
Said, I don't even consider Florida.
On some real shit, like my daughter taught me how to like braid. Like she braided my hair. I took her to see Jurassic World. Like not Jurassic World, Jurassic Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
And then she thought it would be funny to like braid my beard. And then she taught me how to like at least make these little things. I don't know how you put a bead on them though, but I would though. So once I learn how to do it, or I can let her do it, I will 100% do it for sure.
It's precious. I don't even consider Florida part of the U.S. They so crazy. Florida's they governor literally kidnapping people. So I don't know.
It's pretty different. It's pretty different in Florida.
When I was in Florida at the time. Then I got COVID from Florida. Like weird things happen every time I go to Florida. I got a young boy fan tried to.
Yeah, nigga, like you the only nigga I ever known to have COVID. Like what the fuck?
Brian Cam had COVID. Didn't Gerald have COVID too?
I didn't know until that nigga was like, I'm almost over COVID. Like all y'all niggas, you the only person that told me on the onset that you had COVID.
Yeah, Florida is wild, but I think the story with Mercedes is basically done. But we do got Maine, so she is part of Maine's story because he did say she picked the side. Oh, you had all that red behind you. He like, I ride with the pink. Whatever they put out there, I put on there. So you're kind of upset about that she wasn't rocking blue. We also got Hailey Autumn. Is she done with this show? Cause she went blonde and held her stomach and and then she smirked and then she disappeared forever after stealing all that money from the Pynk. And she
had the Piggly Wiggly up the street. You know
she
that.
Disappeared 50 times. I don't know what she did. Hey, she's got 300K, Joe. She could be anywhere with 300K. you got 300K. She can go wherever she wants.
Man, if they make a P Valley in Oklahoma, I'm gonna be shitty.
They got to stay near the Pynk, but they might use Diamond to try to find Hailey. Diamond soldier nigga, soldier nigga coming. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of Clifford. How they gonna find it? If they gonna find it ever make it in the positive? I don't even think about Rich no more. Are y'all gonna have money in the bank? It was definitely somebody at Chinatown, 100%. She blonde and everything. She too light skinned for blonde though. That's my only problem. Like you can't be like blonde and blonde skin like that. It throw me off.
Well, I guess we should have a very special episode about what we think is gonna happen on the next episode.
Well,
I'm here for that.
We got season 3 confirmed. It's very late. Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all, man. On some real shit. It's like 2:30 a.m. And I'm gonna act like I'm gonna go to church tomorrow. I'm not going, but yeah, I'm gonna act like it.
Well, I got 2, but it's gonna be a little later, so I got to stay up a little night, and that's why I'm also gonna not be able to show up tomorrow. So we showed up tonight. I appreciate it. A lot of people came in today. There's a lot of people showed up to this.
Appreciate you, man. That was actually kind of cool, man. Actually, like that was
Crash,
pretty
I said
cool.
Mercedes is clear now, but it'll come out that she killed Octavius, and then she's back in the drama. So that is true. So everybody still got a story, and I hope Keyshawn get her kid back, cause you can't have that man that beat them kids just sitting in the house while she's in jail. But she didn't listen. Again, everybody told you to leave that man a long time ago, and you didn't. Everybody told you to shoot the man, you didn't. They told you to leave and don't tell anybody, you didn't. Good night, Miss Bradshaw. Joe, what can they find you?
UniQoWilliams.com for now, and we'll do the best that we can to keep it.
GGC Squad. Ground game crazy. I see y'all. Appreciate y'all laughing. Man, you can find me in the link tree below.
Please don't make that mistake.
It is GGC Squad. The chat love it, bro. The chat love GGC Squad. It's late, so it's hard to say, but I'm making a shirt. Y'all can buy the merch. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, you can find the link tree below. I hope we have a merch shelf soon, so you can actually just see the GGC merch. Ground game crazy. So you can just see it on the back. Remember to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. I appreciate y'all. We will watch quick review of what we got now since P Valley is over. If you like our Book of Canaan season 2, we will start next week on episode 2, because like I said, I'm gonna be gone all day and Joe got to catch up. We will have She-Hulk on Thursday.
Yep.
And we'll have the Lord of Dragons coming up soon.
All that shit, man. And we're gonna have all that stuff in between. Stuff I just want to talk about on Do You Hear Me? Period.
We're
gonna talk about what I want to talk about on my show. Period.
Yeah, make it make sense. We had earlier. Shout out to Miss Bradshaw, she was done. We also gonna have Man Cave. It's gonna be debuting. It's gonna have a premiere on Monday, so it's gonna be a real fun episode. We talking about peaking in high school. How you need to let that high school go.
Let it go, man.
Let it go, bro, sis. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go to sleep. It's late. I'm gonna miss you, Pynk. But see you next time.